That's a good one.
That's awesome.
A good one. Very good. I had to be careful. I don't want to screw up your truck.
You don't want to screw up the truck. Man, you just made that man a lot of money by signing that truck. I know it's a decal put on there. Oh, it looks like it's magnet too, but it don't even matter. The fact that he got a Donald Trump signature, I will put clear tape over that thing immediately to make sure that the rain don't hit it and it dissolves. Anyhow, before we get into the point of this video, I gotta let y'all know, today is your boy birthday. Yeah, your boy turning 33 today, and I'm definitely gonna make mention of this in every video today. If you want to help your boy get something to eat, get me a tattoo today, or get my hair done, these are all the things that's on my list. Definitely go check out that pinned comment. I'm accepting all donations today. Or gifts, shall I say. Anyhow, to the point of the video, the streets want Trump back, man. They want Trump back, and no matter how much y'all continue to try to shove Biden in our face, no matter how much y'all try to, use these Democrat plantation legacy how do I say, media propaganda tactics, we not going for it anymore.
Him getting convicted of paying his lawyer and calling it a legal fee is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, that's making my support grow stronger, because I see people get falsely convicted and the court system go target somebody. If they got a target on your back, obviously they'll make up anything. It was clearly targeted, and they wanted to do it before the election. It's too clear that it was political. If he's such a big criminal, racist, this, that, and the other, and the thing you get him for is paying his lawyer, I'm with him.
That little weak ass conviction, or fake, shall I say, is actually doing more good than harm. They just knew that taking down Trump in a court system would somehow work in their favor, or attempting to at least. But it is backfiring tremendously. People are able to see through the BS, and they know a person or two who may have gone through some BS and as it pertains to the justice system. So that is doing nothing but making people gravitate towards him even more. However, we got even more clips from the Detroit visit. This was a Detroit voter who responded to a question about Trump's conviction and if it discouraged him from voting at all. Let's go ahead and check out this next clip.
They're doing to him what they've been doing to us for 400 years, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really like him. He don't have to do this. He does not have to. He's a billionaire. He can go to the beach and no one would fault him, you know what I'm saying? But he's real, he's strong, and he's the only one who can help us. You know, there's others who can help us but don't have the notoriety and don't have the fame. He's taking care of business, and he's already done it once. I want to see it again.
So as you can see, Donald Trump don't mind going to the hood, and he's a voice for the people who are voiceless, apparently, or whose voices are not as loud as they would, like it to be. Anyhow, we even seeing the Democrats take drastic measures to try to convince black people or people, American citizens in general, but right now they're working on a black vote to vote for Donald Trump. They did this with, who did they use? They brought Obama back out recently. They got Kamala Harris, she's supposed to be out there on the campaign trail, but who is she? You got John Legend, who's a black singer out here doing whatever these days. You got Snoop Dogg going against him. But even with that, you have so many other black celebrities that are coming out in support of Donald Trump. However, we see that because of this lost support for the left and the Democratic Party, since it's been happening, man, they're using every tool in their toolbox to try to convince the American people. They even got Jack Black, who's not literally black.
A few days ago, my manager called me and said George Clooney and Julia Roberts wanted me to help out the president and speak here tonight, and I said, I am in. When and where? And thank you. And then they said, Jack, we know how busy you are. You don't have time. Look at all the other events that are happening tonight that you already turned down. MC at the Fliegelman Bat Mitzvah. The opening of the new Jack in the Box in Oxnard. Judge at the 2nd Annual Imperial Valley Avocado Festival. You don't see that on Meryl Streep's resume. I said, I know I turned them down, but my president needs me. Thank you.
He needs a lot
And
more
then they hit
heat.
me with the big one. They said, Jack, you can't go. You have nothing to wear. Your good suit is in the cleaners. Well, were they wrong? Because I had this to wear. My kick-ass American flag overalls. Most patriotic outfit of all times. That shut him up. There wasn't much they could say after that. And when the president wins in November... Yeah! I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a sweet shout out in his victory speech for what I gave up to be here. Because when democracy is at stake, Jack Black answers the call. Mr. President, you're welcome. That's not the president, that's not Judge, a random dude. But I thought it would look better if I talked right to a guy.
You know what? They thought Joe Biden actually thought that he'd look better if he was on that stage. It just didn't work out for him. Like, dog, how much are they paying these people? You know, they usually say people like me, you know, us independent journalists, they're saying that we're somehow getting paid by Trump to support him and things. Hey, look, send a check, all right? Where do I sign up? I already support him. Like, I'm doing it for free. I go ahead and take I get some money off of it because they are paying these people good money. Jack Black said he turned down avocados just to come up there and say that bullshit. For real. What a disappointment, man. Honestly, you know what? But I will say this. I am somebody who can separate most of the time. Can separate the man from the art, right? You know, not like R. Kelly. I can't separate the music from the man. Like, he was talented on the music tip for sure, but if I hear his music today, I'm automatically thinking about how much of a pedophile he is, okay? And I can't separate that. It's just no. But him, his political beliefs, Jack Black, that is, man, I ain't coming to you for your political beliefs anyway, man. I just can't trust anybody who vote Democrat, though, at this point. I tell you that. You know, not in this day and age, not in 2024. If anybody look like a Trump supporter, it's him, though. He looked like he came out a patriot. He just had the wrong face in the middle of his chest. Biden got merch now, y'all.
You have an obligation
to be a part of that decision.
You might think it's not important. You might think you're not important.
But that's not true. And the only way we can prove that to you is by having lots of famous people.
Lots of famous people.
Lots and lots of famous people.
Just a shit ton of famous people.
But you only get this many famous people together if the issue's
One that truly matters to all of us.
A disease or
ecological crisis or
A racist, abusive coward who could permanently damage the fabric of our society.
Do the math.
Do we really want to give nuclear weapons to a man whose signature move is firing?
firing things.
But we can end this nightmare before it begins.
We can save the day.
for our children.
For our children.
For our children.
For our communities.
For our communities.
For our communities.
For America.
For America.
For America.
All it takes is all of us.
All of us.
All of us.
We cannot pretend both sides are equally unfavorable.
We can't say one vote doesn't matter.
Your vote matters.
Your vote matters. It affects everything.
Not just the presidency, but the Senate.
The House.
Your local officials.
Immigration.
Immigrant.
Student debt. Common sense gun laws.
The Supreme Court.
See, this isn't just an election, it's a tipping point.
For the country.
For the world.
For your world.
And they think we actually going for this BS right here. You know, it says something about the Hollywood elites, especially the randoms that come out of the blue and to just to hate on Donald Trump. You know, the recent shenanigans that Robert De Niro decided to pull at the beginning of this year. Like, he just came out of nowhere to try to bash Donald Trump. Then you got Jet Black over here. You had John Legend. You got all these different celebrities. I can obviously see that this ad was made. This probably was like 2016 or 2015. This was probably an ad then against Trump. But anyhow, we see that Hollywood specifically is afraid of Donald Trump getting in that office. Why is that? Why is it that these Hollywood elites are so adamant about trying to tell you what you should do, you know, with your vote? First of all, let me also say this. if you are depending on any celebrity to help you decide who you're voting for in any situation, you're doing life completely wrong. Okay, life is just it's not supposed to go that route. Okay, and I'll just say Epstein's Island and just kind of leave that there for you to kind of connect the dots as it, you know, pertains to some of these celebrities in that last video. They actually think that we care about what they think, y'all. Oh my God, it's almost like they saying we, the Hollywood elites, are terrified of what's to come, you know, if Donald Trump was to get back in that office. We're terrified of the populist movement that may weaken or influence weaken or influence our power to be going in some other direction other than what we want it to be. Please help us maintain our status quo. Y'all, they begging for it. Man, Trump gotta win. Hollywood has less morals than Washington, D.C. right now.